Hey guys, it's March 23rd, 2022, and I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about traveling to Barbados in 2022. The protocols are changing. Some of the people they might find traveling to Barbados a little complicated about in terms of the process. So I'm gonna lay it down how easy it is and share that with you guys. Stay tuned. So my flight to Barbados departs in exactly an hour. It's 12:44 right now. My flight departs at 1:45, and I wanted to explain you guys the process of traveling to Barbados. So there are three scenarios in which a person can basically classify as. One is whether you're fully vaccinated. Second is when you're not vaccinated, and third if you've recently recovered from COVID. So for each of these categories there are specifically laid protocols, what you need to do, how you need to do, whether you need to quarantine, and all of this information is actually available on the visitbarbados.org website. I'm going to put a link to that website in my description. So let's talk for the first category, wherein if you're fully vaccinated. So if you're fully vaccinated, you basically need to get a negative COVID test result. So Barbados recently, as of the day that I'm filming this on, that is March 23rd, they've recently started to accept rapid antigen tests. So you need to have a negative test, whether it's RT-PCR test or a rapid antigen test. It needs to be negative, and once you have a negative test result, you need to go fill up the form on the visitbarbados.org. It's called the travel form. You need to fill this form at least 24 hours prior arriving. So that form consists of two aspects. One aspect is that talks about your immigration, which will ask you about questions of where is your flight coming in from, whether you're traveling by air or by sea. It talks about how many luggages and suitcases you're carrying, how many days, nights you're going to be staying, where you're going to be staying, all these questions. So you got to fill up that form. So once you fill up that form, it will ask you certain other conditions related to your health. And once you submit that, what you need to do is download the BIM app, right? BIM Safe App. It's available on Play Store as well as Apple Store. After you've downloaded that app, you need to go. So once you actually submit your travel form, you will get a confirmation email, and when you receive that email, there will be a specific number associated with your name, right? So you have to keep that number in mind. What you need to do next is go to your Apple Store or Play Store and download the BIM Safe app. Once you've downloaded the BIM Safe app, it will ask you to fill in the information. Basically, you need to link both these things, right? So after you've submitted the travel form, you get that unique number, and you basically have to link that into your mobile app. So why it is expected to do that is because so that your immigration process is really simple. So you don't have to wait in the long queues with everybody, and you just have to scan your QR code at the time of immigration, and the process is basically becomes super simple. So that is one aspect. The second scenario is if you're not vaccinated. If you're not vaccinated, then yes, you are expected to quarantine. You are expected to quarantine for a minimum of 3 days, and on the fourth day, you again need to undergo a test. So depending upon the outcome of the test, the next steps are actually defined for you. And the third scenario is if you've recently recovered from COVID. So in that case, you are supposed to have a certificate that states you've recently recovered from COVID, and accordingly there are certain process and certain protocols that are again defined for this type of scenario. But overall, the process I feel is very organized. It's very simple. I've been to Barbados before, and you can check out my other videos related to Barbados, living in Barbados as well. I'm gonna put those links to my other videos in the description. Feel free to check them out. But the process of traveling to Barbados is very simple. It's very well organized, and I encourage all of you to come visit Barbados at least once. It's a beautiful country. It's a beautiful island. The beaches are absolutely pristine, and it has Barbados as a country has everything to offer to you. So travel safe. Make sure that you have everything available with you. You are following all the protocols, and I hope you have a lovely time in Barbados. Thank you.